How's it going, Wolfpack? Your Alpha Buyer Wolf here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero. Sadly, I had to go back and do this off camera because all my progress that we got in the last episode was completely lost because I forgot to save. Plus, when I tried doing it again and saving, it didn't because I had more saves on it, so I had to go back. I got most of the stuff I got from the last episode, so we're going to be starting off fresh. So, here we go. Well, it was fresh for me, but it's kind of the same spot that we had last time, so it shouldn't be too much of a change. I might not have all the stuff I had when we first left it off last time, so I'm hoping this works. Or works good with it, so please bear with me. Without further ado, let's get in. And as always, I have my chat here up and running, so feel free to chat with me to your heart's content. And let's continue on trucking. So for this, we're probably going to start building a base, probably. So we're going to need the habitat builder. Luckily, in the last episode, I was actually able to get the blueprint for that. Oh. I need a computer chip. Computer chips aren't actually that hard to make. I just need to find. I have the gold, but I need to go get some table coral. And luckily, there's a whole bunch of it that can be found in the twisty bridges. Then also, just like in the last episode, we got that weird signal, which is that was coming from deep below. So we're probably gonna have to find our way over to that. But for right now, let's just work on at least getting a base of operations going. And also, sorry if I'm sniffly a little bit. I have been having allergies for most of the day. I've been sneezing my head off over at work. So please bear with me. So I might be sniffling it here and there. I'll try not to, but my allergies have been kicking my butt all day. So sometimes I can't help that. But let's try getting some table core samples so we can start getting that habitat builder up and running. So I'm also going to start doing like a question of the day thing, like how some YouTubers do it. And for this one, what is your favorite Leviathan creature? If you know Leviathans of Below Zero, whether it be the Chalicerid, I'm not even counting the Void Chalicerid because that's technically a different variant. There's also the Ice Worm is also a Leviathan, Shadow Leviathan, and the Glow Whale. So, if any of those are your favorites, please let me know what your personal favorite is. My personal favorite is definitely be the Glow Whale. Oh, also I nearly forgot. There's also the Vent Garden that's also in this. Vent Garden is actually one of my favorites too. If we get lucky, we'll eventually go into an area where those are at, and I have to go in there anyway to probably find blueprints later. I completely forgot that the Vent Garden was one of them. Vent Garden definitely is one of the cooler Leviathans. Non-hostile, it's like kind of like actually I'll show you when we see it, because for those of you who haven't played this, same goes in the last episode. I will try not to spoil anything if you guys want to play this. So fair warning, if you do not want spoilers about like story stuff and all that, you have the option to click onto it. But if you do choose to stay, entirely up to you. Okay. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Here's the other one. Bunch of Seatruck fragments around here.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, I can grab this and then I can use the
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There we go. This is why I have the air bladder. Here we go. Now back down. Actually, while we're down here, let's see if we can find that distress signal. Oh gosh. Ooh. Another table core sample, I'll take it. Oh, give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys, and hopefully, you guys didn't hear that conversation. It was with a friend of mine. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Probably start working our way towards the probably where that signal was coming from. Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, is there an oxygen plant somewhere? Oh, yes, there is. Sweet. Definitely need to get the thing for the rebreather. Okay, hey Casey, I know I'm a dork, but I don't care. But also, welcome to the live stream. This time, you're actually going to be watching something that I'm live streaming, so that's going to be different. Unless you watch my live streams before. And I know I've said this earlier. I know you didn't hear this, Casey, but that I have been fighting allergies all day. So if you hear me sniffling, you know why. Oh, okay, went right into that one. Oh, bingo, found it. This is where we need to go. Luckily, there's plenty of oxygen plants around here. Yeah, here we go. So this is where we have to go. And I saw that. I need that. Get my light on. Keep my eyes out. Keep my eyes peeled for those. Because those are mobile vehicle bay fragments. I need those to build Seatrucks and even the prawn suit later. Bingo, just where I want to be.
Warning, passing
Also,
200 meters.
Eventually, I do want to try collecting these eggs, but I'll do that once I get the
Critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking, we're running out of time.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna start collecting those
What is all this?
those eggs
Seeking
for my
emergency
alien
storage
payment.
medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before.
Iron cubes.
Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than that. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Okay, let's do this. And again, excuse my sniffling. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Brace from Chasto.
brace. Ah! Ah! What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete.
Oh, then. That just happened.
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA. Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
How's it going, Black Variant? Or, Black Variant? And yes, you are. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the first part of that, man. I had to do this off camera for some reason, that whenever I tried to, let me pause my game real quick so you can actually hear me. When I was trying to boot the game back up to do the second episode, it did not work out too well, because I think either I cut out of the game before I saved, or I did save and I just didn't have the storage, or I didn't have the right openings on my saves to save the game. So I had to delete some of them. I had to delete my hardcore. I can just start that over from scratch again later. But I was able to get everything mostly back, but it's not gonna. I won't have the same materials I did when I first started, but it was dang close enough. I was pretty much the same point where I was last time. So as you can see, we just picked up Alan, and now we are gonna start working on a base somewhere. It's gonna be somewhere away from the life pod, though, because I keep saying life pod, drop pod. It's the same thing. But I'm gonna try making a base somewhere. Definitely not where the Chalithra is, because I do not feel like being completely grabbed every time I'm trying to leave my base. Because that would be annoying really quickly.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
And also, since I have you back in the chat, man, kind of doing like a daily question, or the question of the day. For today's question of the day is, what's your favorite Leviathan in Below Zero? My personal favorite is a toss-up between either the Glow Whale or the Vent Garden, personally. What's this? Oh, thank heavens. Rebreather. Okay, up I go. Looks like we've got someone else in the chat. Welcome. Hope you enjoy it. This is actually my kind of a take on the second episode of it, because the first one kind of got corrupted, or I forgot to save it, or I just didn't have the right saves. So once I get back to the drop pod, I'll probably have a message from Alan. We'll listen to that, and then once daylight hits, we'll start going out, finding a place for a base and all that. Also gotta make sure to bring a beacon with me. And
We
yeah, we got a message.
This arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Alan.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race? But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, if we go in here and just scroll all the way down. Oh, what the? It should have been right there. Huh. Never mind. Okay, yeah, now never mind. Okay. Yeah, I read your text, man. I was just usually whenever something that's being talked to aloud, like Alan's voice, I usually go silent just to hear that. But yeah, I read that. But yeah, I 100% that. Definitely the glow whale is definitely the cutest. I mean, I think it's kind of cool you can actually interact with that. Scariest is Shell Leviathan. I could completely understand that. That scared the crap out of me when I was doing like a blind reaction when I first started playing. I got to a cave biome. Whenever I play a new game, something like this, I always do a creative just so I get the feel for the land and see what the resources are. And then I hop into survival. But I did not go into the... What I didn't do is I didn't explore the crystal caves where the Shadow Leviathan is found, and that was a problem. And that's what bit me in the rear, is that thing grabbed my Seatruck, and I literally almost had an accident because of how scared I was because of it. Definitely the ice worm is definitely overrated, because that's actually one of the first terrestrial ones, technically, because it's on, well, it's in ice, so that's technically the first terrestrial one. And mascot... Isn't the mascot... Okay, I know you said the mascot of the first one is, the Reaper, but isn't the... I think the one for this one would be the Chelicerae. Well, it's the closest thing to a Reaper you're gonna get. Because I have those four little, like, mouth parts, similar to the mandibles. But yeah, those are definitely some good picks, and some good points for all those Leviathans. There is, oh yeah, I did mention the vent garden. I'll probably go get that later, because eventually I need to get some... spiral plants, and that's actually one of the better places to get it is inside a vent garden. Sadly, which is also guarded by a Chelicerae. But that's not going to be until I get the Seatruck, at least. I actually started scanning the things I need for the mobile vehicle base, so I need to start working on that. But first things first, I'm going to start working on a bait. Just so I have something a little bit bigger. Oh, yeah. Squid Leviathan. Oh, the squid shark. I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, that's not technically a Leviathan, but the PDA, it's like, it says it's like dang close to the side of the Leviathan, I think. But yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Squid shark's actually one of my other favorites in this game too. There's like so many creatures in this game that are kind of cool for this. Sure, I can handle a little bit of lore while I'm doing this. Again, I'm trying to look back and forth between this. Okay then. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something. Okay. Oh god, I'm brain farting so bad right now, dang it. I'm trying to think. Ooh, this is actually something I've been wanting to ask. The Mercury. That huge, like, Transgov or whatever that crashed that's, like, in two separate parts near the Lily Pad Islands. That's something I wanted to know about, because that looks like that thing was there way before even Sam and the others got here. What's up with that? That crashed ship.
Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank.
Nice. Drink, eat. And again, pardon my sniffling.
With the Builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no space. Just a blank canvas. No place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
Yeah, I could take a guess that's no fun. Okay, so now that we have that all taken care of, let's go ahead and start transferring some stuff over that I don't really need at the moment. There we go. Because taking at least all this, and then this. I need another lithium later, but time to go start working on a base somewhere, and I'm actually might as well make another battery. Because I can see my Sea Glide is literally nearly out of juice. Okay, River Plants, where are you at? That's not where I wanted to go. Ooh, while I'm at it, I actually do want to try making the rebreather. That'll actually be nice. And my inventory's full. Okay, hold on, let me see this. Oh, okay, so that was actually, the Mercury 1 was actually part of the Gassy then? Okay, that's kind of cool. And I knew about Marguerite Maida, because she was actually part of the Degassi that was from the first one. I even heard her on the voice logs. And then when I started reading this, she was actually writing a Reaper, and I just wrote it and floated it all the way here to the polar ice cap. Oh, did I get something wrong on that? If so, please correct me, because sometimes I don't know much about the lore on some parts. I need to transfer over some titanium for right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, whenever the lightning strike goes off, I keep thinking that it's like thermal vents, even though I'm nowhere close to one. There we go. That's sea clusters now. Grab some more silver for the wiring kit needed. I don't know why it takes a wiring kit for this. Okay, let me take a look at this. Okay, so one day a Reaper crashed Marguerite, and she had to kill the Reaper and ate him. That's why she survived the Corona disease. Oh, yeah, the Mother Leviathan. That's the Sea Emperor. Sea Emperor from the first game. That would have been actually kind of cool because I remember I watched YouTuber JSC play the very early access of it. They kind of had a placeholder for a Sea Emperor during the first developments of Below Zero. I still think it would have been kind of cool that you can find that, like how you can actually once you release the babies in the first one, you can actually go out and find them all over the map. It would be kind of cool to see one of them actually migrate over to area or Sector 0, which is this polar ice cap hell place. Yeah, me personally, I do not like the cold. Never did. I mean, hell, for me, I need silicone rubber. So, do I even have silicone rubber in here? No, I don't. Well, son of a goat. Okay, well, luckily this one right in front of me has a... It's usually the one with seed clusters, so that'll be nice to grab. And yoink. Pardon me. Oh, Oh, the precursors. Yeah, actually. That would actually be pretty nice because I know really bits and pieces after I get Alan out of the wherever containment sanctuary he was in, and then I keep seeing. I don't know if I found all of them, but I keep also finding bits and pieces of the precursor technology all over the place. Like over in the iceberg field or whatever, there's a crashed satellite. Underneath a vent guard, there's like a geothermal sampler or power source or something. And there's a lot of other things all over the place. So yeah, a lot more lore for the animals would be really nice, actually. Oh yeah, I can actually rebreather. There we go.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free
Okay,
diving
that's worked
by
a lot better now.
recycling air.
Okay, now I can stash that. I just gotta fill it with titanium. Or no, I can't really fill it with titanium because I need the room plans for a battery.
Efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Okay. There should be a cave somewhere for urban plants. Oh, right down here. This hole in the ground always has urban plants in it. Except not this time. Okay. Not there. Here we go. Got it. There we go. So, oh yeah, battery. Okay, let me make this. You've gotta be kidding me. I accidentally just made a copper, I might need a copper wire for later, so it's not a biggest deal. Do I have what I need to hopefully build a, solar panel? Yes, okay, thank God. At least make one. Okay, let's read this. So the aliens had found the Kara, and they wanted to find a cure and experimented with sea dragon eggs. Okay, and then the Leviathan and the Peepers. Yeah, I remember about the sea dragon eggs because that was in the one of the facilities that was crashed in the Lost River back in Subnautica 1, and that's when that skeleton was found due to even saying it had major head trauma. So that's probably what the cause of death of that. And the area got sank by the laser. Yep, the sunbeam and the warpers are the enforcements. Okay, yeah. Cause I see the warpers. Warpers, as far as I know, are around the gun island. Then in the I think it's the inactive lava zone. I don't think they're found so deep as the active. Yeah, they're also spies, but they also are also in charge of warping. Well, at the time when the precursors were still around at the time, they were also used to warp infected individuals back for study, or it was they just terminated them outright. Because that's why they had those like arm scythes or whatever. Okay, let me switch my battery. Okay, this is actually something I'm gonna ask you, man. Hey, I'm a nerd for Subnautica 2. Why do you think I'm waiting for Subnautica 2 to come out? I built multiple different bases in different zones. What do you think is the best place for me to build it? That doesn't really have too many threat levels. Because I usually build like right underneath the iceberg or to like the left of where the Delta Station Island is. But I don't go as far as like in the Little Pet Islands. I don't go deep down into like the Crystal Caverns and all that. Something that it's easy for me to get to and where not many threats are going to be found. Because that's roughly a place where I try going. Where there's not much things that will kill me, and I don't have to worry about killing them. Not like I would be able to kill a Chalicera anytime soon. So once I'm grabbed by that, I am done. Let's see. Okay, so roughly in the same place as where the life pod is, but I don't necessarily have to be right next to it. Okay. I can find it somewhere. I know I can. I'm gonna roughly build it between the life pod and somewhere between life pod and Delta Station is where I'm gonna roughly build my base. I'm gonna try finding some kind of relatively flat ground. Probably something like this, possibly. Or something. It'd be kind of cool to put it right over this. Let me take a look. Yeah, the only relative threats there are those brute sharks. Yeah, I'll start right here. This should be fine. So let's go ahead and equip the habitat builder. Let's place it for the knife for the moment. Okay. So let's go ahead and build this.
Oxygen.
Up. Get up there. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, while I'm in my stream, I think I can actually pause this and then go to my Discord. Let me take a look. Yeah, to anyone who also is on my live stream, if you guys want to add me personally as a friend on Discord, I'm gonna be looking this up real quick. Let me take a look. It's the same. It's the same It's the same as my my Twitch and YouTube profiles. It's the exact same one, and it actually shows it right here that I'm playing Subnautica Below Zero at the moment. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's my same username as my Twitch and YouTube. So let's go ahead and do this. And get some power in here. I know it's going to be off center, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I sure can. Sweet. Okay. Hatch is built.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and build some wall lockers. I'm gonna try putting it in the four corners at least. That's just YouTube for me. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now I can start transferring some stuff over. And also, so I can kind of get a layout of this. Then Barry. There we go. So now let's go back to the base and go ahead and get the. Yeah, I can definitely add you once I finish my live stream. I don't really want to get cut in between that too much, where I'm doing the live stream and then doing something else on my phone. I want to try doing one thing at a time because I get overworked if I juggle way too many things. So I'm just gonna do one thing at a time. But I will definitely add you on Twitch though, or not Twitch, Discord. I'll have to come back. There we go. There we go. Gonna stash a lot of this. Only works on Biowolf. Huh, that's weird. I don't think I had anyone have a problem adding my Twitch before. Discord. I have so many social media things. I have Twitch, I have Discord, and I have YouTube. Well, I'm gonna drop this for right now. I'm just gonna rename it. Oh, dang it. Drop. And I'm just gonna name it Home. There we go. Now go back, gather the rest of my stuff, and then we'll start working on the base a little bit more and start exploring, probably going into the deeper areas, especially trying to get the, definitely try getting like the modification station is probably going to be something next we're going to put in the base. So go ahead and grab whatever I have left. Oh, damn it. And turn off that. There we go. What the? Oh, I probably forgot to hit the save button on that. That's fine. I can definitely fix that. So what do you think what do you think you're excited for Subnautica Below, or not Subnautica Below 02? What's the one thing you're excited for the next Subnautica game, Subnautica 2? That's funny, man. Yeah, multiplayer is definitely something I'm excited for too, because my brother Calvin, if you watched, I also did a video of Call of Duty Zombies last night with him. That's also on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. It's with my brother Calvin at first, and then our friend Casey joined in, so it was 3-member chaos. Yeah, yes, okay, so you probably already watched that video. Because if you watched the first one where I mentioned Slater, that is my brother. And that was the guy that you heard talking on the other end. He does lives on Twitch too. But I don't know if he posts his stuff to YouTube or not. That I cannot tell you if I wanted to. Because personally, I don't know either. Yeah, because that's actually something I was actually talking to this. Someone actually replied to I think the COD video, and they were talking about they were even asking me, which I thought was cool, if they could probably play with me while I'm live streaming. I'm like, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Kind of like picking a couple of my few things with me. Oh, that was you. Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm stuttering like crazy. But yeah, that wouldn't be a big deal. I actually was thinking about doing that, but I want to try getting comfortable with just playing solo on a couple of games like Subnautica here. But once I start getting comfortable with doing more live streams and all that, I would like to play with most of my viewers and people that are subscribed and follow me on my Twitch and other social media platforms. I'd definitely be okay with that. I'm just trying to take it slow and do things solo for a little bit. It's nothing against anyone who wants to play with me. It's just that I'd rather take things slow since I barely do much on Twitch and stuff. I can actually do that. Actually, no, I can't. I need this. It shouldn't be too hard to get some stuff. Quartz. Oh, bump my beacon. Forgot beacons in this game have collision detection. I think they also had collision detection in the first game too. Okay. Looking for limestone. That's something I also need to get in construction is the, oh, there's one. Is the scanner room. Because the scanner room will definitely help out a ton. A sea gliding grab trap. I don't really need titanium too much right now. I'll eventually get it later. Once I start expanding my base. But right now, just that one multi-purpose room is definitely enough to suffice for now. I'm definitely going to make it bigger, obviously. Put in the large multi-purpose room and all that.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Shut it. I know what I'm doing. I'm not dying like I did in the first episode. Here we go. Definitely one thing I'm going to do in a bit is start diving into the cave system in the kelp forest and see if I can find the sea monkey nests that contain 2 more fragments at least of the mobile vehicle bay. Once I get that up and running, I can definitely get the Seatruck. So I don't know if that will be in this episode or if I'll get the Seatruck operational in the next. But eventually I do plan on getting myself a Seatruck, obviously. But I don't know if I'm going to do it in this episode, or I might have to wait for episode 3, which I'll do tomorrow.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know. Close enough to the surface, I'm fine. There we go. Oh, here we go. Hey, get here. Give that here. Thank you. Yeah, now, okay, I think it's after I get Alan is when I actually get the sea monkeys to start bringing stuff for me. Okay. Here we go.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, time to get back to the base and start constructing a little bit more. There we go. That's that built. Now, copper wire, silver for the wiring kit. There we go. Got it. So I'll wait for that. Oh wait, I can actually probably make a bed. I just need 1 fiber mesh. Okay, let's go over here. Equip my knife. Put that into this air ladder. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get back to the base, build that, and build myself a bed so I can skip nighttime at least. So that'll be really handy. There you go. Do this. There we go. And now we'll go ahead and sleep. So that's really good.
What happens as you are sleeping? I was being pulled from illogical world to illogical world, with you at the center of them all.
I was dreaming. The brain processes in mysterious ways when we sleep.
Does it serve a purpose? It was such disorienting and fragmented thought. Random images and sensations.
No one is completely sure what it does. There are theories, but every human dreams. Many other mammals, too.
Is it enjoyable?
It can be. We can experience impossible joy, and also impossible terror in our dreams. Sometimes I can fly. Sometimes I call out to Sam and can't reach her. Sometimes I'm in my underwear, defending my doctoral thesis. It's a mixed bag.
Your biofeedback indicates that flying is the most enjoyable dream. I therefore hope you have many more of those. Mainly for my own safety.
Okay, so now that we get kind of a brace operations all set up now, we can actually go ahead and slap this battery into the charger, get some power out of that. Time to go kick it into some caves and see if I can find some mobile vehicle bait fragments. And once we get those up and running, or once we get a Seatruck up and running, it'll be really nice and really good to have. So a lot of people don't really know that in most areas you'll find sea monkey nests that actually carry blueprints you can scan. Like if I go down here, see right there. There's a nest. This one has Sea Glide, which I don't need because as you can see, I'm using that. But there are other nests you can find, and they have, in fact, there's other blueprints. There could be booster packs. There could be the ultra high capacity thing, which is not in this area; it's in a different one. But they have good blueprints I could use for later. So from here, I'm actually gonna go explore the cave systems in the opposite direction. I think that'll have a lot better stuff. So there we go. Oh, I'm in a creep find. Wasn't even paying attention. Let's see if there's a cave. I don't see one yet. There we go.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink one more time. Then dive back down. That's Sea Glide. Whoop. Oh. Got a laser cutter fragment. That's always nice to have. Okay, I think that's it for this cave. I know there are other caves that go deeper than this, but I need to find them. Also, I think I might push this a little bit farther, at least for an hour 30 at least. They'll vary between, I'll try to keep my videos between an hour to an hour and a half, roughly, just so I'm not going through too much stuff at one time. Okay, here we go. This is good enough. Okay, let's find some blueprints. Hopefully the mobile vehicle bay is what I'm aiming for. Hey, laser cutter, I'll take it. And oh, takes more. Aha, here we go. Going down here. Another laser color. Also, Again, I am gonna try collecting these eggs later. Mostly when I start getting mostly once I get the blueprint for the alien containment. So I don't want to just grab eggs and not even have a place to put them yet. So I'm just gonna wait till I get the alien containment where I can hatch them and then go from there. Oh, here we go. That's nothing. Okay, never mind. Okay, got some more copper, that's good. But there has to be more blueprints somewhere. Laser cutter, I already have it. Or wait, or do I? I don't think so. I need to just walk past a blueprint that I didn't even have.
New blueprint synthesized.
I liked it better than the original where he said new blueprint, act loud. I think that was a lot better for a voice line. That's my personal hot take. Ooh. Propulsion cannon. Nice. And there's the other one. Cool. Okay, so I can make that now. Okay. Pardon my sniffling, guys. Allergy's been a pain. So, gonna keep going through here and see if we can find the fragments. Because I don't know if they're gonna be found in this cave or if I have to go to another one. Oh, whoa! Just barely saw this.
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
A ray module.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network, piece by piece.
Okay, yeah, there's those things scattered all over the world. Once I find them, I'm not gonna read them out loud, but I'm probably gonna save like an episode in the far future and save them for whenever I have more time. I can just read them off from there. Okay, you can't go more that way, so let's try going over here. Okay, I know there is more caves in here. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Now that this cave is connected. Which I think it is. I just found a different way in. Oh, son of a goat. Ooh, here we go. Okay. So I might have passed that nest up. There probably might be a different set of caves.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know that. I am already here. Go. Now back down. See if I'm lucky I find the last one down here. Where that one was. Okay, yeah, don't you dare follow me. Okay, let's see. I don't know if there's an entrance in somewhere. I think I already pointed in this one. Again, all these cave entrances are all, yeah, I've already been in here. Dang it. I'm going around in circles. This is why I don't do cave exploring in real life, because I'm not going to feel like I'm going to get disoriented and completely feel like I'm going to get lost or even get starve in a cave or something like that. But for now, let's just head back home. Yeah, let's just head back home. No station. Oh. I know there's probably the first time I found the mobile vehicle bay was down here, so I might be able to find it down there.
I have
Welcome
determined the
aboard,
location
Captain.
of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Alright. I'll take a look. Let's go ahead and stash this. Don't need my habitat builder right now at the moment. I put my air bladder back on.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Do this. Oh, we'll go to that one. That doesn't look too far. We'll check that in the morning. Yeah, probably once I get the last thing for the habitat, or not habitat, I already have that. The mobile vehicle bay, once I get that last part, I'll probably go ahead and end the stream for tonight, but first I want to try getting at least that. So in the next episode, we can start building the Seatruck. Huh. Oh, I already been here. So I can actually go ahead, I can actually pin these things. Nope, up. There it is. Here we go. Kind of expensive, not that bad though. Aha. Here we go. I know for a fact I haven't been in these caves. Hey, right there! Well, that's what I need. But while we're down here, might as well save a trip and go ahead and head over and scan whatever this is. Whoa. Stay away from that. I don't feel like being extra crispy today. Now these thermal vents usually have
Warning.
like diamond.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, they ain't paying attention to my oxygen. Luckily, playing right here. Grab it. Oh, that's a crash fish. Alright, we got this one. Now I need to start working my way to that. Okay, let's see. Aha, here we go. Oh, it's down here. Bingo, found it.
It is both reassuring and unsettling to rediscover this site after being in storage for so long. My connection to the network grows stronger, however slightly. I hope you will continue to search for more of these.
I sure will. But now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get out of this cave. There we go. Now you can go. Are you kidding me? There's one right there. Again, there's always going to be fragments. But if I ever need a titanium, I'm probably going to go out and scan fragments I already have blueprints for just to get 2 titanium per scan I get. Which isn't too bad for a trade-off. But anyways, let's just get back home. And then I actually think I can build the mobile vehicle bay real quick. Or wait, can I actually... Do I have what I need to build the Seatruck already? Can I possibly squeeze that in? Well, let's see if I can... probably not.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh.
My people exist as an intertwined network across space. It enables us to understand what each component needs and feels. It takes the uncertainty out of communication. I find myself missing that feeling. I felt the presence of some of the network when we found this artifact. Hopefully, if we find more, I can get a better sense of it.
Okay. Well, I think I can actually just go ahead and actually quickly build the... I can build that real quick. Okay, so that's done. Now for the computer chip. Oh, do I have any working? Oh, I do, thank God. Nice. Nice. Now I can build the mobile vehicle bay. Sweet. So I won't be able to build the Seatruck in this episode then, but I will be able to do it in the next. Oh. Yep, there we go. So that's all done and dusted. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And then back to the main menu. Okay, so that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this episode of Subnautica Below Zero. So thank you all for watching this episode. I will be back on tomorrow around the same time, 6 o'clock my time. And I will see you guys all in the next one.